And right away, these menus are sick. Just look at Fedor. You can't tell me this model wouldn't look good today. I mean, if we saw this model right now in UFC 5, I'd be like, yeah, that looks good. But anyways, so they have a Vale Tudo rule set, Japanese rule set, Strike Force, Unified. Okay, okay. So already we have more options than UFC 5. And they let you choose the type of ring you want to fight, or arena you want to fight in. So you can choose between a ring, a circular cage, and a hexagonal cage. Yeah, just call it a normal cage at that point. Alright, we'll go with that though. Rules will go for Vale Tudo, because ground kicks are allowed. We'll go in the heavyweight division. Like, even though this isn't a UFC licensed game, so they don't have the rights to all the UFC fighters, the roster is still stacked. I mean, look at this. King Mo, Bobby Lashley. I didn't even know he did MMA, but we got Bobby Lashley. I don't know who that is. We have Fedor, Randy Couture, Andrei Arlovsky. This is, I think, when he got cut from the UFC. Or not cut. I don't know. He left for some reason. Fabricio Verdum, of course, in the Strikeforce days. Tim Sylvia. Ken Shamrock is in here. Bob Sapp. Kevin. That does not look like Kevin Randleman. Of course, Overeem. But, you know what? This roster is actually pretty nice, though. Alright, so we're going with Overeem versus Bob Sapp. You know what? It isn't the most fair matchup, but, like, this is my first time playing this game, so, go easy on me.
Let's get ready for the main event by checking out the tail of the tape.
Okay, well, here we go. We're using Overeem. Our shorts are still glitched for whatever reason. Okay, Bob Sapp is shooting on us already. Okay, right away, look at my footwork. Everything's at the speed of light. Bro, I'm moving way too quick. What is this? And Bob Sapp just doesn't want to come forward. He's just looking at me. Okay, let's experiment with the controls while we're here. Okay, I think that's to deny takedowns. We're getting in a wrestling stance. That's for the clinch, I think. That's the same thing. That's to shoot a takedown. Alright, let's go. This guy's so weird, bro. You waited that long just for me to come forward so you can shoot. Okay. 1, 2. I don't know how I'm denying these takedowns, but we're denying them, okay? Stop shooting. I'm just spamming my left and right stick back whenever he shoots. Okay, I'm using Overeem. He should have pretty decent knees. I might try to time one as he shoots. That's if I know how to time one. So that's a low kick. A high kick. Which one's a knee? It's a teep. Another low kick. Maybe it's the undisputed 3 controls. Oh, I think that was it. I think I just did it, but his takedown intercepted me. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, that's okay. That's a flying knee. We take it though. 1, 2. Again. Stop shooting. Okay, 1, 2. Every single OG MMA game is like this. It doesn't matter who you pick, they will non-stop shoot on you. Undisputed 3 is the exact same thing. You load into a game, they're all shooting on you right away, clinching you, putting you against the cage. I'm just gonna bull charge him. I'm just gonna charge him and throw. I don't know how I'm getting up either. I'm just spamming. I'm spamming. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just gonna charge him, see how it goes. I literally cannot do a thing. He will just spam takedowns. There we go, there we go. Wait, there we go. Wait, why is this working? Why is this working? Wait. Oh. Ref. Ref, what are we doing? Okay. The ground, oh my. Oh, bro, look at this grimy replay. Look at this grimy replay. Look at, bro, this looks like Street Views or something. Okay, okay. Alright, so the takeaway from that fight is Overeem and Bob Sapp have the same animations, which is a bit disappointing. But oh my goodness, is the footwork responsive? Is the ground and pound brutal? And the graphics actually hold up pretty well. I mean, for a game that was made in 2011, I mean, if you compare this to UFC Undisputed 3 or 2010, which were the rivals at the time, the graphics in this game blow them out of the water. Alright, we're trying out the middleweight division this time. We've got Jake Shields, Frank Shamrock is in this game. Marilla Hua, so Ninja Hua. Okay. Luke Rockhold, look at that young Luke Rockhold in the strike force. Joe Riggs, Diesel. Gegard Mousasi is in this game. I'm pretty sure the last game he was in was UFC 2. Jim Miller, what am I saying?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Mayhem Miller. Pat Miletich. Melvin Manhoof. Can't forget when he knocked out Mark Hunt. Matt Linlin. Kung Lee is in this game. Robbie Lawler. Tim Kennedy. Dan Henderson. So, again, the roster, even in the middleweight division, it's stacked. We're actually going to pick Dan Henderson, and we're going to go against Nick Diaz. Okay, we're in middleweight this time, and I actually changed the arena. So we're in a ring in the middle of Brazil. That's where Vale Tudo started. And look at Nick. He has that signature Nick Diaz stance. I think he's one of the few... How did I do that? Anyways, he's one of the few fighters in this game that's unique. Our shorts are still... What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Wait! Ref! Oh my god, what just happened? How is he up already? How is he up already from that? Bro, what is this game? He's just taking shot after shot. Okay, so this game has got a bit of... I don't want to say RNG, but it's got a bit of randomness to it. I mean, at least it represents Hendo pretty well. It represented the power pretty good. How long did that last? Like 30 seconds? Where does it show? Alright, it does it. But that was quick, bro. Okay, I do feel like the difficulty's been a little bit too easy, to be honest. So we are in the light heavyweight division. We're going to use... Where is he? We're going to use Boss Rutan. Let's take a look at his stats, actually. So stand-up 88. Foot speed 93. There's a lot of stats in this game. 99 gut, 99 chin, 99 heart. I don't know about that. What are those submission stats? Okay, they're pretty weak as submissions. But okay. The stat system in this game is a little, I don't know, over-explained, I guess. But we're going to use Boss Rutan. And we're going to go against... Who can we fight against? That would actually give us a good fight. Let's go against Ninja Hua. One more. This time I'm picking Boss because I know we haven't used the grappling too much. I don't want to, wrestle, but I want to at least show the clinch, the Thai pump. Okay, he can hear me. What is this stance, by the way? Look at Ninja Hua. That's Vanderlei. That's a Vanderlei Silva stance. Hold on. That's a Vanderlei Silva taunt. Look at that. Was Vanderlei meant to be in this game? I'm gonna do some research after this. There's no way that's Ninja. That's fully Vanderlei Silva, and he taunted me. And he's... Bro, what? Vanderlei was definitely meant to be in this game. I don't know, maybe they cut him from it last second? Alright, but anyways, here we go. We're using Boss. Let's use that liver shot. Use some high kicks. Okay, get off me. We're also gonna try to kick his head. I think to kick the head, you just walk forward and kick, that's it. Back up. Back up. Nope. So I figured out, to get up from the ground or just escape the clinch, you need to press in your left stick. 1, 2. High kick. Uppercut. the thing with this game is, every animation is smooth. Like, it's all super smooth and super fluid. But it is pretty slow. Like, look at this teep. Fully charges up and throws it. Okay, that one was a bit quicker. Yeah, this one was a little bit quicker. But regardless, it's still pretty slow. Okay, get off me. The high kick is quick. But everything else, you can kind of tell it's pretty slowed down. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? No! Why did I shoot? Okay, you know what? Now that we're on the ground, let's at least try to use some ground and pound or something. How do I posture up? Okay. Hammer fist? How do I change? I want to throw hooks. Okay, there we go. How do I elbow? Oh, you have to block as well. Okay, that makes sense. What? Why did we stand up? Why did... What? Nah, there has to be some weird Valley Tudo rule where you can't be on your opponent for like more than 30 seconds. We're in top mount and we get stood up. Deep. Everything feels fluid. Oh, he stunned my... Okay. That was unexpected. But the controls are a little bit... I don't want to say wonky, but like they're a little bit unresponsive. Especially with uppercuts. Uppercuts, you have to go down with your left stick and then punch. Which is awkward enough. And then, for some reason, it doesn't come out all the time. Yeah, I said we're going to use the tie plot. Let's do that. That's one. That's two. Yep. I wish I knew how to deny. Probably should have did some research before I started. Oh, okay. I don't know how I did that, but we take it. Nope. Get off. Liver shot. Oh yeah. Slipping and ripping. You can definitely tell this game took some inspiration off Fight Night Champion as well. They all came out around the same time, obviously by EA as well. You can see it in the health bars. I'm gonna try to keep digging to that body. Ooh, the pull animation looks sick. Let me do that one more time. Yeah, I like how he keeps his right hand up. That's nice. I wonder if it actually works. Like if he throws a left hook while I'm doing this, would it block it? Nope. High kick. Yeah, I have noticed that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, his stamina's low. AI doesn't really, like, it's just letting me land punches. Look at this, you won't even block. But as soon as I throw a high kick, arms up. Boom, arms up. Give that tap one. Knee, elbow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's down, he's down. High kick, okay. Get on him. Look at this ground and pound. Look at this ground and pound. They even have a signature celebration in the game. Hold up, hold up. Let me get that replay. Let me get that replay. Grimy ass replay. High kick while he's down. And look at the ground and pound. It's so brutal. It shakes your screen. It actually has impact. That's one of my biggest complaints with UFC 5. Ground and pound doesn't feel like it has impact on it. You know, forget the whole getting postured down. It just doesn't have impact on the shots. EA, you made this game, bro. Take notes off of it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's EA MMA for you. If I had to rate this game on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it maybe a 6.5. I'll be honest, the game is a little bare bones, especially in the stand-up, because everyone just throws the same 1-2, same hook. And I know this is a complaint with UFC 5 as well, but at least UFC 5 has some animations, you know? You have a thumb down hook, you have a thumb up hook, you have some weird hook that only trash jiu-jitsu fighters throw, same with kicks and that stuff. In this game, everyone throw the same thing. Like, I was using Overeem and I was using Hendo, and they have Nick Diaz hook. They're going wide, 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 and when they dig to the body, it's all Nick Diaz-esque. So the gameplay did feel a little bit stale in that department, but the graphics are amazing. The game was surprisingly fluid, especially since it came out in 2011. And I don't know, the game just it delivered in some aspects, failed in others. That's all I really have to say about it.